Okay, so basically what Bungeebones is offering websites is a way to answer that question for their website visitors as they are about to leave their website. This web directory is designed to be on a page all by itself on your website so that you put a link to it in your main menu. It's not trying to get any of your customers away from your website while they're still actively engaged in your business and your website, but it's there to answer that question, where to next? Now, among those people that click on the link and come to your web directory on your website, there are basically two types of people. There, one group I call the end users. They don't have websites, and they're just looking to answer that question. So when they leave your website and they go to a link, one of our other members, keep in mind that the same thing is happening at the other end if they've got a web directory too. And so at that level, it functions just like a link exchange. Okay? And so on one way, Bungeebones functions as a link exchange among websites regarding them end users. But there are also a certain number of those visitors that when they come, they are webmasters. They own websites. They're other business people. And they see this, add a link. And what that tells, that gets them curious. That's our magnet. That's our bait. That's our hook. Okay? And when they click on that, they are given an offer. They can advertise for free, and they can pay. Now, what we offer free, we give you the option to opt out of offering free links, but we recommend that you do. You've never paid for using Google, have you? Unless you're involved in AdWords, you've used Google for a long time and never paid a dime. And that's part of like a tradition on the internet. You offer something for free. Well, when they add a link, we also have contact information, and we can keep them and we can inform them about Bungeebones and how it works. They can watch it grow, and the deal is this: if and when they become a paid advertiser, you get 50% of whatever they pay each and every time they pay. Other webmasters who want to advertise, they're our target market. And by putting this web directory on your website, you and I and the rest of the people with web directories are cooperating and pooling our web traffic. And then each one of us has this little add a link, which enables us to be a sales kiosk, an advertising agency, however you want to term it. But each of us gets the opportunity to sell the traffic of the entire aggregate of the whole network. And by putting that traffic together, it becomes more valuable. So if you were to put a web directory on your own site, not only would you have to maintain it and visually or personally inspect the links yourself and that, which you don't have to do with Bungeebones. All the management is provided for you absolutely free. You'd have to maintain it, and you would only be able to offer the amount of traffic coming to your website. Whereas if you pool your traffic with us, then you get to offer the traffic of the entire network, and that's more valuable. Bigger chance of making a sale, and the amount of sales you make is probably going to be in direct proportion to the amount of web traffic you got. You might not have any web traffic at all, or hardly any, so it wouldn't be worth anything to advertise on your website. But if you have a trickle of advertising, even that could be somebody who has a need for a large amount of advertising, and you can make a big sale regardless of how little traffic you got. So there's two different ways to earn money with this system also. I just described one. And I'll tell you about the next one in the next video.